Hello, everyone. We're just gonna go live here. Just gonna figure this out. The kid might wake up. Apparently, I'm supposed to destroy 2 hilly churl towers 10 kilometers away. Feels like that should be further away than 10 kilometers, somewhere in Mondstadt. Anyway, let's continue on with this, shall we? I'm not following the right quest. It should trigger. It does. Wonderful. Well, this is cutscene starts going.
Oh, we're finally here. So this
Make
is
sure
your
everything
home,
else is working.
Mualani. Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
You just gotta get into this. Look, we're surfing. Going to the beach. This, what, 3rd day of winter.
See? What
Is that a capybara with bangs?
A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
We're partying here. I like it.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, finally, we're at the beach.
Wow, it's so lively around here.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating.
Wow,
Now,
that was a
let me show
lot
you
of jumping.
around. Where to start? Shochikwi Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here.
What's
the hot
that?
springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait,
There,
you want us to
whoa, we're getting
bathe?
double audio.
Here?
Why are we doing that?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
Beach episode.
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine.
A candle
Do
keeper.
I look that old to you? Were you taking...
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you.
Why do we
This
have...
is the Traveler, and the small one next to her is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking...
Hi there!
And you are...
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these 2 for a wait.
I love how much
We'll
she
need
doesn't care.
swimsuits first.
Let's go to the shop. Okay, beach
Hold
episode.
it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing.
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
Do we have to fight
It's
something?
not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first.
Wow, this feels
But
like
seriously,
just
Auntie Atea, do we
time
have to
filling.
be so strict? These 2 are...
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know,
Exactly.
we bring the abyss with
There'll
us.
be no
So
excessive risk
we'll
taking
see.
on my watch.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything.
Relax.
Let me go
better.
try
Hey,
the hot
you over
springs
there.
trial.
How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
We're just jumping,
oh,
mother.
shoot! That weird lady's back again.
Oh, weird lady. Okay.
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to.
Oh, it was Atea. I missed that she was yelling at them.
She sure has a lot of energy.
Is she an old friend of yours? Yeah, we'll just go with the first one.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs.
So how old are
She
everybody here?
referred
I'm
to
so
anyone
confused.
who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kaiulani, Vichama, oh, and the Archon.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster.
Jeez!
The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Dear Lord, she's
No
technically an
wonder she has so
abyssal?
many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself.
She's
I
single-handedly
really respect her
digging
for
these
that.
up?
Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us,
Okay. So we gotta beat... It's just up the hill? Alright, I think I can make it up a staircase. I think we can make this work. Thanks everybody stopping by.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone.
Maruka.
hey,
Okay,
Amina,
who are these folks?
Hikaru, Marukau. You three seem particularly cheerful.
Oh, Mualani. You're
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important
Yeah,
guests.
we're guests.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We're here for exposition.
Auntie Atea's illness has taken.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty
It's in a
obvious what
cave.
that
She's doing
means,
something
right?
else in there.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party?
Yeah, because she's not really using
Chief
it.
Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Mm,
Of course. How could you even... I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
I got a bad feeling
Take your
about this.
time. These artificial springs
Bad
are
things
pretty
haven't
new,
happened yet.
But the experience is just as good as the natural ones, if you ask me.
And I feel like we're due for something
You
bad
two,
happening.
I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment.
Oh, I didn't realize
So we need to
Amina's the
stay
chief,
vigilant.
even though they called
You got
Amina
it,
chief.
We'll keep an eye out. You can count.
All right, we're off
Okay,
then. See you at the
I have
abandoned spring,
questions.
Mualani.
I'm
All right.
also gonna head out. Have fun!
I love how you do not care about the new folks in your town
Finally, it's hot spring time.
with your
oh,
apparent
I already
champion.
arranged...
Okay. All right, we've changed into our outfit. Let's head over to wherever we need to go. These people are just hanging out outside of our changing room. Sure, whatever. Sounds good. It fits surprisingly well. Oh, this is fun. Wow.
Oh,
Mihoyo with the feet shot.
so?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Thanks.
Here,
Auntie
Oh.
Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened.
Some
I brought you all
milk
some milk
in a
and
hot
snacks as
spring.
well.
I don't
I'll
think
just leave
I've
them
ever
here.
thought about having milk
The
in a
temperature
hot
in the
spring.
artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See,
Oh, thank you!
I like how the cookies look like sauropods.
I did make
Or whatever they're called,
very few
saurolids.
young to bathe
Okay.
in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then.
Awesome, let's go to the big one.
I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little.
What's with the
That
milk?
better not happen again, whether I'm here to...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I
She
remember
doesn't like
thinking I'd
milk.
Totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work.
Once again, thanks to everybody stopping by.
people
Do
get
appreciate
dizzy
the
if they
company if
stay
you're
in
new
here
around
too
these
long.
parts. Good morning, good
You guys
afternoon,
all
good
right?
evening, depending on where you are. Hi, I'm Broxmar. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I play games while the kids
Just
asleep.
a bit stuffed.
So I'm working through the 5.0 Archon Quest right now. And
Looks like you two
story
are
and all
naturals.
of that as I'm trying to
Oh,
catch
by the
up
way,
ahead of
I have to
5.3.
leave you on your own for
So,
a little while this
here we
afternoon.
are,
I
hanging out with
certainly don't
Mualani.
trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will... In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit.
As long as they're not in the
Huh?
way. Okay.
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot spring. Friends are supposed to help each other out.
Okay.
Well then, the more the... All right, we should get going.
Are we about to get
Let's
into...
organize the best hot
Hello!
spring
Good
gathering
to see you,
Natlan's
JMR.
ever seen.
Let's go work on a project now. Meet up with the others. Sounds good. All right. Let's... Going into a cave when we haven't fought anything a while does not feel the safest, but okay, I guess this cave really isn't that big.
Mualani!
We'll see how it goes.
Wait,
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
We don't have anything else to do at the moment.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the... Now,
Okay.
where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig up... Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh! They're moldy as all get out. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best.
Hey, I'm not any better.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah,
have to
that
go
works too.
haggle
I can
prices.
introduce you to all the
Is that
shops
what we're
while
gonna
we're
do?
at- All right, let's...
Fetch quests. Why? Why do we need to do fetch quests? All right, let's talk to some folks here. Trigger a cutscene as I fall
Hey there,
down.
Yellowfath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win.
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order.
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news!
Well, we
How
don't know if
about
she can go in the
this?
hot springs.
You can have...
We're
on, I know
assuming
you
she can
sweeten
go in the
the
hot
deal.
springs.
That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right. Such a handful.
All right. Give us what we
Wow, that was
need, and we can
amazing,
continue
Mualani.
on.
All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfath, are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
Oh,
I'm
she's
not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy. I'll hold on to them for now. gift will be a nice little surprise
Oh,
for
that's
her
so
when she
cute.
returns.
Getting stuff for
That
Kachina.
should be everything. If you...
Let me see.
All right. What's...
Huh? What's this creative juice doing here?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, so send her my regards.
Oh, we will.
Okay, how are we transporting all of
That's
this?
our shopping done.
We're not gonna discuss that. We got a cart or something.
We're back.
We put it on her
How's everything
the back
going?
of her little whale friend.
Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked.
We're actually gonna have a party.
We spent all
I
day
just assumed the
cleaning up.
Abyss was
Did
going
you
to
guys get
attack when we
everything?
came in here.
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff.
All right then, roll up your sleeves.
Actually, why don't you two take a break?
How can I help?
So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw.
Okay, we're gonna draw a mural now, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's fun. We got some
So, what do you
surfboards
think?
for a
Not
hot
bad,
spring.
right?
I don't
It
understand,
looks
but you know,
amazing.
flotation
I
devices.
had no idea you were so...
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight.
There was moments right there where I was like, oh, that's Sothis talking.
To guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow.
And like right there, that was Morgana.
This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all
I think this
the
is why
exhaustion of
Mualani's my
keeping
favorite
watch
right
all
now.
night well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
It's time to sleep, Joker. That's not what I wanted to press. Where is the inn on this silly map? Oh, we have a ladder. Cool. Off we go. And around, and we're just gonna... Wow, they actually reacted to us running by. That was different. Up we go.
All right,
Give
this
us
is
a
it.
room at the
Get a
inn.
good night's sleep, okay?
Yep. Paimon's exhausted.
This has all been in
really
one
went
day,
all
hasn't it?
over
Like
the
the
place. Anyway, we
whole
need to be well
event
rested for the
now
party
here.
tomorrow.
We really did all of that in one day? Time moves slower in Teyvat, doesn't it? Well, I guess there really isn't any time to speak of. There we go.
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani?
Finally, something's attacking us.
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying. Come with me.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there.
Let's show these
Couldn't
creatures
have
what
said
we're
it
made of.
better myself. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Finally, combat. Oh, and I get Mualani. Cool. Let's get the heals going. Okay, is there just like certain spots I need to be at for this?
Let's round them up.
I guess they want us to play as Mualani, right? Yeah. Okay, the targeting is weird, but we'll get used to it.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them.
Oh yeah, they definitely do not need to use anybody else for this.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Retribution!
Okay, my dudes are not doing anything. And she's like one...
Need a surfboard? Let's ride!
We're gonna save the ultimate for now. Alright, so we took out that part of the abyss.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own.
Except you did it by yourself.
Looks like we're still in
I guess
for a long
I guess I
night,
did bring
though.
out Diluc and
We
Kaya.
still have no... Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation.
Alright, why did they attack now? Is it because of me and my brother? And it got all thunderstormy. Oh, cool. Door of Resurrection was activated. Alright. Don't know why that happened.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No cat.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but... An abyssal pylon?
Let's go
kind
take
of
it down.
gate
Just let me go
created by the
fight
abyss.
something.
One little up. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Okay, the dog needs to go outside. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab
That's
some
what I'm
coffee on the way,
most
too.
concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for them as we speak.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing! On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks. We're counting on you.
Let's go. There's no time to lose. Take care, Amina.
Alright, so where am I going? I missed all the extra... Destroy the Python. Pylon. There we go. Alright. I can't open my map. I actually have to, like,
Need a surfboard?
run there. I guess I can go a little quicker.
Let's ride! Mualani, is that the pylon?
All right, there's the
That's
pile.
it, all right. Come on.
Let's
get
take
rid
care of it. Power of the Abyss descends upon the world, displaying rejection of all the targets projecting void wards cannot be damaged while defended by it. Only attacking the elemental attacks a certain number. Okay.
This thing.
We'll figure this out. I'm gonna head up here, take out some dudes.
Dodge this!
Back to Mualani. We'll take out these guys. She just seems to keep healings for some reason, which is great. Okay, can we now take out these wards? Or do I...
Off we go.
Or is there more guys I need to take out? Oh, there's other guys over here.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Now it's starting to make sense. I think. Okay, that guy's down.
It's over there! Hurry!
No. Oh, is there like a... Oh, I gotta build up the shield to break it. There we... I see. Now we're gonna use the ultimate on it. Done. Wonderful.
That should...
I don't see any more monsters, so looks like we're in.
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be...
Yeah, it
Do
makes
they happen a
things hard
lot? Yeah, it makes it hard
but
sometimes.
Besides, the abyss doesn't
It
care how
is what it
difficult
is.
Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at?
Are there more?
Is there something over there?
So many
You're right.
monsters.
Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us. Let's...
Wow. Who would have thought the abandoned
Seems
hot
like the
spring would have had a
monsters are
problem
decreasing
with
in number.
monsters?
Come on, everyone!
Who
keep it
would have
up!
thought? All right, let's head on over. Do I need to take these guys out, or am I just wasting my time?
Carving waves! Amazing!
I don't think I do.
Off we go!
But we will for the moment. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. Good to see you.
Off we go!
Okay, where do I need to be? I need to be over this way and down in the cave. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We got ourselves another cup. Oh, Atea, what did you do?
Atea, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? I was.
You
in a
are the
hurry,
pylon.
so it's
Are we gonna
not
have to
like
fight her?
best.
Stop talking for now.
We're gonna have to
That
commit
wound looks bad.
ant
Is this
murder.
the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
They are the
Mualani. And
Atea took care of it, but she's injured.
All right. Stop fussing.
the main thing
Don't you
is
think I
they
know
didn't
my own
destroy
limits?
anything. The beautiful hot spring.
The main thing is,
Okay.
No, this was meant to be a
It was meant to be
surprise.
surprise. Cool. Okay.
for me, right? I know.
Oh, okay.
Atea!
Yeah, please don't mind all my wild speculation as I'm
I couldn't tell you were avoiding
trying
me
to
on
guess where we're
purpose.
going.
No, and you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you?
You have to choose them based on the
have to
temperature of the
choose them
water.
based on-
Forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever.
So fast. Are we gonna like absorb the abyss?
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel
Wow.
each other.
We might. I'm gonna go check on the dog. Oh, I can be right
What?
back.
The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Atea! Atea!
All right, let me try it. Here we go.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yes. Suck out the abyss.
What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
how can that be?
We're
I
special.
never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right?
Yeah, because I have a free-to-play account.
I just saw you
It's easy to
purify
figure out who
abyssal
I'm
power
playing
from
as.
Atea's body. That didn't... You're sure?
See, I'm fine.
Good. Good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, not
You
quite in
scared
that
us all
order,
half to
but
death just
pretty.
now.
Yeah, that's who I have. Yeah, you can tell by their ultimates.
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the Abyss.
They're getting the job done.
And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Dismissed!
Thanks, Mualani. And I think my dog's getting into trouble upstairs. The problem with a golden retriever puppy is chaos ensues when they're bored.
I should
I'll be right
know
back.
about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you?
I'm gonna close the door.
That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
Yeah. Diluc's my only 5-star, and it was supposed to be Raiden Shogun. But because I lost that 50-50, it means Mavuika will be mine in a few weeks, or what, 9 days. Did my best to cleanse the power just now. It's already deeply ingrained with her internal organs, leaving her as fragile as a dried leaf on the wind.
Abyssal
What?
power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she...
I don't think she was going to the... Yeah.
Hello? Traveler!
Paimon!
We can zone out some other time because Paimon can
Paimon,
barely
we're
keep
having
her eyes
a major
open.
moment of thought
Let's
here.
head back for now.
Go lay down. All right. Okay. Off to the party. Let me guess, it's on the other side. Okay. Let's find myself a ladder. Probably there was a better path to take, but we'll find it. There we are. Now we're back on it. My dog is bored. Lay down. We'll go for a walk soon. Okay. We want to head over, up, lower. We're down here. Oh, we're in the, we're back at the hot spring. Okay, that makes sense.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high?
No, we're worried
None of
about
the
you.
above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you? I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all, but looks like it was no use. Hey, kid!
Who, me?
Oh, now we're gonna have to
Yes,
break the bad
you.
news.
Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy and you have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
She made
All right.
food for her own party. She's gonna, like, leave and never come back, isn't she?
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that.
Oh, this is the sad part.
Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
Well, I just sucked abyss out of her. Do you remember that part?
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave, and because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Yeah.
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
I just realized her irises are fish.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't
Serious
all that
moment, and I
different.
get distracted by fish
Both are worth
iris.
celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines. Especially, but yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the
Okay, the
strength
music
to
is
fight the
not
abyss,
matching what
even
she's
at the end of
saying
my
right
life,
now.
but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize
All right.
even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect
You
our
sad
tribe,
huggies.
our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A
Absolutely.
talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
I just realized she's a.
Don't worry. We'll make
She
sure
has a
gets
fire
it.
vision.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party.
All right. Let's end the sads and go be glads. Oh, that was. I'm a dad. I can say those jokes. All right.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Yeah, it's because you ate them all, Paimon.
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me?
Everyone had a great time in a festive atmosphere. Atea said goodbye with a smile when she reaches the group. She pats Mualani on the shoulder lightly. Okay.
Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
Did we just rhyme back with back? Complete. Wonderful. All right. Offer the pile of sigils to obtain your adventures. Okay. Wait until 2 days later. Got ourselves a quest done. Wonderful. We'll turn those in later. All right, so what is happening next? I can go straight into Act 2 if I wait a couple days. Awesome. Okay. I guess we'll just... wait until... Let's just go ahead a couple days. We're not going to be able to get too far into it, but we'll get it started. Take a walk around the people. Oh, there we go.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs.
That Tona tablet has very good rewards. Pushing it. Okay. Oh yeah, I will. I'm going to pay attention to all of it when I can get a little bit more current. I just wish I had more time to play. That's the big problem.
Their bellies are super bouncy.
I get this like 45 minutes to an hour in the morning before the kid wakes up, and then it's a crapshoot for the rest of the day.
This morning, actually, yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs. So not much has changed since we first met her.
So I'm making the best of it right now, at least to see story.
Hey, you guys.
And
sleep well last
every
night?
couple days, I'll
Yep, this area is so nice.
spend some time learning the new systems of the area.
I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some
We've gone
sea
through
fishing.
Mondstadt and
Later tonight, we can
Liyue
eat
and
whatever we
got
catch.
into Inazuma
Fresh
before
fish
coming
is
here.
Absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Hey, Mualani!
Because I figured I probably should catch up with Natlan's story before 5.3.
The team
So
sent out
here
to
we
fight
are.
in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
No!
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Oh, cool. We get to see Kachina come back from the dead. I love everybody being zombies here.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
Yeah, I guess it's resurrection, so we're not
Jeez,
zombies,
She sounded a
but,
little
you know.
anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani,
Because it's good resurrection,
now,
right?
But it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy
They're not all
everything.
Chi-Chi.
Like, think about all those monsters
See,
that
it's-
attacked your tribe.
I get
If there really
I get
was
it.
some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't
I'm
it
catching
make
on
more
to-
sense to send them
to all the
attack
characters
Kachina
here.
and her small team?
There's only, what, 4.5 years of characters to try and keep track of?
Danger. It's just
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
It's more
But
than you
through
think,
our long
Mualani.
history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
Yep.
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then 5.0 Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years.
Oh, she's angry.
Only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood what
Exactly.
they were doing.
We
But you're
once
also
thought
saying
that
they
the
didn't have
Abyss's
logic.
desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence.
Yeah, there we
I now
go.
believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at
What
any
are
given
you...
moment.
I am playing
and
Genshin
that's how it
Impact.
became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully
Maybe I should add the
eradicate it,
Genshin logo down
even after
below.
all this time. Luckily, the
I'm
problems
working
left
through
behind by
the
Abyss have been
5.0
successfully addressed by
content, so the
various
most
5.0
recent
Archons we've had
area,
over the years.
as we're coming up to
Now every
5.3.
tribe is prospering and things are
And
looking up.
I want to try to get
Just look at what
caught
we
up,
managed to do a
catched
few
up,
days
caught
ago.
up on
We
the story
totally
a bit.
fought them off.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. And I've been watching
You
like
must have had to sacrifice
a
lot
few
to get to
different
this
lore
point.
videos on it, which is kind of
Every
what
battle,
got me
Every sacrifice is in
back
pursuit of a
over
future
into
where we
Genshin.
get to stop fighting.
I started this
Responsibility,
account back when it
duty,
launched, and I played for about 10 minutes, and then
burden.
I stopped.
Everyone in Natlan views the world
Because
differently.
2020 was a gong show.
I believe we will be rid
And,
of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all
Got
who
tied
fought
in
against them
to
will become a
Hoyoverse
story
games
for the
last year
ages.
when Star
To
Rail
think that
launched.
my name could survive in
Started
ballads passed down to
ZZZ back when
future
it launched,
generations.
and I was like, okay,
It's
I need to
kind of
finally go
romantic.
back and give Genshin a chance.
Everyone has something that drives
And
them
so,
forward,
started
you
in
know?
October. Here we are.
We have to. Not only for
I am
ourselves,
probably
but for
going
our future.
to end
Anyway, let's head to
shortly.
the stadium.
I gotta take the
Our
dog for a
fishing
walk,
trip
and the
can
kid's
wait
gonna
until
wake up
Kachina's back with
probably in
us.
about a half hour, so I need
The
to be
sea's
ready
not
for it.
going anywhere.
So for those of you hanging out, hi, I'm Broxmar. I'm stay-at-home dad. I'm gonna play games when my kid's asleep. And Genshin's the game I've been playing mostly for the last couple months. I used to be a World of Warcraft streamer, ESO streamer, more Western-style MMOs. And just kind of grown out of that after 10 years of ESO and 18 years of WoW. And I needed to change it up a bit, so... I've been going through Genshin and playing story here on the Shorts feed and just kind of overall hanging out. So we need to head back to the stadium, which makes me think stuff is about to go down. But we also need to talk to Catherine, so we'll teleport here. Yes, very much a WoW veteran. A WoW veteran to the point I have an NPC in the game. I was very much ingrained in the WoW community, and then I moved on. Yeah, going to BlizzCon every year, doing all that,
To the adventure.
blogging about it.
Thank you for completing.
Yeah, I was
Add Astra
definitely
Abyssa.
big into it in the WoW world at one point. Well, not big, but I made an impact for some players. Let's put it that way. All right, that's done. I have a feeling whatever's going to start over here is not going to be short. Yeah, I'm playing American servers. I am in central Canada, so it was just the one that made the most sense. All right, so we're gonna come to the. We're gonna see how this goes. We got some time. I got about another 10-15 minutes. So. We got ourselves a cutscene. That dude is dancing. He is excited for Resurrection.
Ooh, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard
not
about the
going to
incident
skip.
with your tribe, Mualani.
We're going to watch
Is
this, and
everyone all
this
right?
will probably be the last thing for today's stream.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
I could have done better if I'd only been a bit more perceptive. We'll just go with the top one.
Look! Is it about to start?
Is this when
right.
Capitano shows up?
Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
All right. No, it's not? Okay. All right, we'll just
Warriors of Natlan,
sit and watch and drink some
heed
coffee.
the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
That silence was quite serious. Hello, Nox. Yeah, this is awesome. This song is, yeah, the nationalism goes hard, yeah. I like how we know every word right now. We've practiced. Oh, is it gonna be the big build? Those boots look like they hurt.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What? We're gonna go in and save her?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the 5.0 Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on?
Yay, the problem part, as my kid would say.
This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it.
Oh, we have drama.
We witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory
That's pretty
than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
I would trust whatever Chaska says, because it looks like she would kick my ass.
Even contributed at all. Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that?
Can I punch that guy in the face?
She sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Yes, that's why you should just ignore the replies and comments and hit the block button.
A hero of Natlan, the person actually has
Yeah,
to be
you
a
better.
hero.
Yeah, exactly.
You.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great 5.0 Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean,
Or there's
that girl
other
didn't look
problems,
all that
folks.
strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head up. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Oh, I can't wait for that man to get his comeuppance.
That's enough.
Thank you, Himiko.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth.
Sound carries well in the stadium.
Not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance.
Yeah,
You have concerns? State
I
them.
will watch it later.
No,
I caught a couple clips of the short.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
Ooh.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Thank you, Paimon.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation.
Sweet.
So, what do you say?
Detective storyline.
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
This will be a perfect
join
spot.
them.
Yes. Let's go.
And if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Yeah, she knows about us.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
I know most of the story, so nothing's really going to be spoiled. This is more just experiencing it in game for me. I've watched every single lore video from Gamer Chronicles that I can get in a few other channels. So it is I'm kind of caught up with everything that we're going into. This is more experiencing it in game. Once again, thanks to everybody hanging out. I do appreciate the company.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina
Let's go fight some demons.
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
Kachina always dreamed of fighting
I volunteer to go in.
Of doing her part to defend Natlan.
Okay, this music is more appropriate for
She wasn't
the
afraid
moment.
of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed
Kachina
to
is
come
so
back to
cute. I
us.
just want to pat her on the head.
We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
They're stealing souls.
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. the Abyss will scale up their attacks.
It does look
and
like
the
a candle
tragedy
wick.
we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani?
I also want to know how it keeps that
This is
shape.
personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up
The amount of
which
hair
course
products you would need to
actions
keep
was painful,
the fire at
is it?
bay.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
Yo, hey Akash.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage.
It does.
The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes.
And her eyes are
What happened to
starbursts.
Katrina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants.
Oh,
Their ultimate
she's one of the
goal
reasons
isn't
I
to break
started
the
playing.
rules that make the Ode of Resurrection
I love Himiko
work.
in every universe.
It's to destroy the people's faith in them.
I am that meme.
To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is
Oh,
my current plan.
I'm saving
And in
everything
the
for it. I got the
meantime, I've made
50-50 as
efforts
well,
to
so
strengthen
she's coming
each
home.
tribe's defenses. Then
For me,
we
she's
have to
also
find
kind of like pay
another
to
way
win
of
with her
strengthening the
mobility,
sacred flame
so
to keep the Abyss at bay.
yeah, that meme is so good.
This won't be easy.
'Cause it's
I'll
so
need
true.
time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything
Yeah, and
so
then if I
patiently.
I owe you an
Get her,
apology, Archon.
I don't know if I'm gonna go for the weapon or
I let
not.
myself get
I feel like I
carried away
should.
earlier, and I'm sorry.
And just
You're right. We need to focus on
use
finding
Christmas money.
solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
And Citlali
I've considered
is
that,
tempting, but
the two events have nearly always been linked.
doing
Without
Arlecchino
the
and
chance to fight
Clorinda
the
after
Abyss,
as well, just
pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige.
We'll see.
And competitor numbers
one
will
at a
drop.
time is
With
what I gotta
fewer
go with.
participants, the amount of contending
I'm trying to go
fire
free to
priests
play,
will
so
decrease, and the vicious cycle will
we'll
continue
see.
indefinitely.
So essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
Thank
You've
you,
learned about the
Mualani.
concept of ley lines
Took
during
like
your
5
travels,
minutes to
yes.
get there.
The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the sea of souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance
Yeah.
it'll be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Yeah, my kid has Arlecchino on
Just
their
like you said,
account. They
Archon.
play on PlayStation.
Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very
Kachina's waiting for
I
us
wish
to
I
rescue
had
her.
pulled on.
That's all that matters.
I tried to get
I failed to
Shogun.
protect her during our
That's how I got
campaign.
Diluc.
But I can
So I
make it up to
lost
her
my
now.
50-50.
I choose to go as well.
Trevor?
But yeah, Arlecchino C2 would be nice.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can.
All right.
The Masters of the Nightwind have
You
a
can support
technique
me
that can
any way you
extract
want.
an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
There we go.
Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Yep. He is my only 5-star.
The land of souls? Can we
Again,
even
I've
go there?
been playing only for a couple
Under
months.
normal
I
circumstances,
did a
only the
couple pulls for
consciousness can
Chaska,
enter.
came up
But there
short,
is a way
and
to
I was
go
like,
there in person.
I'm gonna stop
However,
and wait
know that the Night Kingdom will
I did
attempt
2
to repel
10s
you, and the Abyss
for her, and I'm like,
certainly won't
yeah,
leave you
I gotta be smarter on this.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Wow. It won't be a problem.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if she's going, Paimon's going too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an
All right.
artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call
Spirit
it the
Speaker
It was
Stone.
originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also
The tribal
means it can be
chief?
used to search for an
What's Roman
ancient
Reigns
name.
doing here?
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success
Oh,
of this
no.
operation. Besides, you're the
Bennett
ones
carrying
helping me.
everyone's team.
I can only focus.
Sadly, I do not have Bennett.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why?
Thanks, Paimon.
Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's complicated.
Things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
Paimon is the best.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who
She's possibly
transcends
the
fate.
greatest companion ever created in video games.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine.
She's definitely S tier on my list.
But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded
I
in the
am
fight
in
against the
Canada,
Abyss.
right in the middle,
She wanted us to give this to
in
you.
Manitoba.
It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
Smack dab in the middle of
That's
North
what
America.
She asked us to tell you.
Middle of
She said you'd know
Canada.
what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman.
All right, so we've completed
If
Atea's
things were
story.
different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry.
Surprisingly,
This talisman
it's getting
means
warm.
A great deal to me.
Quotation fingers for us.
I'll take good care of it.
We're sitting at a
And
balmy
once this is all
-9
over,
Celsius right now.
I'll pay Atea
I'm looking
a
forward to
visit.
this dog walk. We had -45 wind chills a couple weeks ago, so
You said you didn't
We
want
will,
to jeopardize the production of contending fire.
I'm going to take
But
that.
that's
We're
not
going to
at
be
all
above
why you
0
decided
later
to
this week.
suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now,
It is
the production
definitely a
of
warm
contending
Christmas
fire
week
is
for us
far
this
from the
week. It's
gradual
going to be fun.
corrosion caused by the Abyss has
Get outside and make a
resulted in
Quincy or something.
massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
Why do I feel like
Can't let the general public know that.
the Traveler,
No.
have caused some
If
of this
the
to
public
happen?
learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic.
Yeah, there
If I
would be
said
immense
nothing
panic.
At all, they would have continued
If
to
we knew our
question the
society was about
integrity
to
of Natlan's
collapse.
heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the
Oh, that's
sacred
a
flame
great
to
shot.
last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
Yeah, at one point there was rain in our forecast for this week. I don't think I've ever had rain in December.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path.
Our winters are getting shorter, though.
It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us.
We almost went all of November without snow, which I've never experienced in my lifetime.
For you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
And spring now starts actually around springtime.
If not me,
when usually we have snow into April.
No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame.
We're losing weeks right now on our winters. It's getting colder. Like, we'll have stretches of very cold weather, but overall, winter is definitely shorter. We have a lot more seasons of mud. Let's put it that way.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Here we go. Here's the boys in black.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
Il Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Dude.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Seeing this in the context of the game makes it that much better. Oh. Oh, she lost the glasses. You know it's... You know it's serious then. It feels like Optimus and Megatron fighting. Like, you know no one's going to win or lose right now, but you want to see how it's going to end. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah, I've got my guarantee for her as well. This music is so good. Okay, that animation right there, all of that little bit. That was just awesome. Her power is waning, you can see it. But she got him. Oh, he did the Batman exit. I thought Diluc was Batman.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I really need to get moving. This is the longest stream in a while. Thanks for everybody hanging out.
Are you all right, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own.
I didn't realize that's how we
reasons for being
pluralize
here as
Gnosis.
well.
There we go.
Whatever his motive, we
See,
should
I'm
shift
learning.
our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Citlali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
All right. Wonderful. Oh, that was a
Natlan's
quick
strength
transition.
has never rested solely in its Archon.
All right.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
They really gave no spot to break during this. They were just like, let's go. All right.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Why am I getting Pokemon vibes from that theme right there? All right. That feels like the natural spot to stop. I gotta go take a dog for a walk and get ready for another big day of parenting, which will mean a lot of Fortnite. Seriously? We're just going into another cutscene? Same here. But I have a feeling Hoyo really is
It feels like the
caught
Archon
on the
used to
AI
power.
portion of things.
She must
They
be
really want to
fighting
use that
formidable
AI for our
opponent.
voice actors.
Should we go back and
Next
check
stream
what's
should
going
be
on?
tomorrow morning. We'll take Christmas Day off, and then we'll be back at it after that.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one
I try to go
confrontation.
live every day around
Once we
6:30
find
a.m.
Kachina's
Central
ancient
Time.
ring, we'll head
That's
right
always
back.
the goal.
Okay,
So we'll see how it goes.
let's just keep climbing. Everyone really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Perfect. We will leave it here. I will grab... Oh, I guess we'll run up, grab the Statue of the Seven. I guess it's over there. I'll get my stamina back. And so thanks everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate the company, everybody who subscribed. Always appreciate you committing and sticking around. Again, next stream should be tomorrow. As long as the kid is doing good from the sleep standpoint. Where's the statue? There it is. Awesome. And now we can fast travel back here if I decide to go do other things. All right, everyone. I am out. Have a good one. We'll see you around the internet. Cheers.